you doing?
Need a clean shirt.
These are your best ones.
So?
For the holiday.
Snooker night.
Have you had a look in the wardrobe?
Saves me going back up.
When are you going to get those cases down?
We're not going for a week.
I want to put all the clothes I've ironed away, or you lot will wear them and they'll need doing again.
You seen my tablet, Mum?
It's there. Oi, what are you doing? I was watching that.
What about Euros? Have you sorted that yet?
Tomorrow, after the hospital. My knee. Hopefully it's the last time.
Oh, right, good.
You get me some euros as well, Mum?
Yes, if you give me some cash.
Yeah, let's get us 100. I'll see you right later on.
Yeah, I'll get them. As long as you give me the money back.
All right. You're not really watching this, are you, by the way?
Yes, I am. Will you leave it, please?
See you later.
The storm is coming, but I don't mind being
What's wrong?
Nothing. I've been discharged. All's well, and he's fine.
So why so glum?
Stupid, isn't it? But I've enjoyed my link with this place.
A hospital.
A private hospital.
You don't have to stop seeing me just because they've signed you off.
But I've enjoyed coming here, the whole experience.
And the operation?
Not that, the rest.
Most people would...
Yeah, they're relieved. Of course, there were no more appointments. What, you're laughing at me?
Yes, I am.
Well, stop it.
You have a new knee, a new friend, and no more appointments. Rejoice.
Not so much a new friend these days.
An old friend. And I have a present.
Duncan, what? But why?
Our anniversary.
Is it?
A year to the day since we met.
No, it isn't, is it?
Yes, it is.
This is, an unexpected choice.
Read it and enjoy.
Don't get it.
What? Oh,
All the time. You could be down the club with me playing snooker. You won't even fill the membership forms in.
Will, gone to our Steve.
I have to accept I'm losing him to women, and I want to teach you the game before you go the same
perhaps
way.
he doesn't even like snooker.
After the holiday.
And at Christmas we can win the father-son competition.
No, I know, you've said it.
Hey, you were getting good last year.
And the year before, much better than the year before that.
How many people do you know have a friend with a hotel abroad? And we go other places.
Sometimes.
It's good for our Paul's studies this year. Stephen's pursuit of exotic foreign women.
Who?
Mike's daughter, Rachel.
Yeah, she's British.
Yeah, but she lives in Belgium.
Mum, potatoes are boiling over.
Yeah, all right, I'm coming.
Yes, give us a bit.
Yeah, just this way. You've got no idea.
It's 2 weeks holiday. That can't be bad.
Yeah, your idea of a holiday and what I go through are two completely different things.
Well, what would you call a holiday then?
Tour of Italy, Rome, Florence, Bologna, ending up at an opera in Milan.
You'd like an opera?
I'd like the chance to find out. Nothing heavy. Carmen. I'd like that.
Yes, I think that'd suit you. But you'd have to go to Milan. We'll try and arrange something.
That'd be great.
And maybe we can also arrange that elusive night together at last.
Maybe you wouldn't like waking up with me in the morning.
I'd like a chance to find out.
Oh. Meanwhile, it's First World War battlefields.
You'll enjoy it.
You have got no idea.
Well, I've been to Belgium and I like it.
Antwerp, Ghent, Bruges.
Oh, exactly. Beautiful places. Great beer, good restaurants, galleries, museums, cathedrals.
Yeah. We're staying at Ypres, where we always stay.
Nice hotel.
Owned by Mike, a mate of Derek's, an ex-British soldier who caters for British tourists who want British food and beer.
Oh.
Yeah. We're spending most evenings at the Menin Gate, honouring the war dead. Not that we shouldn't do that.
You'll get through it. You have in the past.
If I didn't have you to miss in the past. Can we see each other one more time before I go?
I will do my best.
What are you looking for?
My economics journal. Someone must have moved it.
Side of the bath. Come on, Paul. I need you all out the house within 1 minute or you're going to be late.
Can you give me a lift, Dad?
No.
We drop you off, Dad?
Oh, all right.
Well, if you're giving him a lift.
Off we go now.
Jenny. See you, Mum.
Bye, love. Bye. Have a good day. Would you like another coffee?
Oh, no, thanks.
This is Duncan Marswell. Please leave a message.
Hi, it's me. Where are you? What's happened? I'm going to go home.
Faint and go.
No.
Alright, it's real. I'm being
Get on
serious.
then.
Okay. 15 million views. There we go.
On the A57 approaching the M62, the driver of a vintage Austin Healey, Duncan Edmund Marswell, a local solicitor, was killed outright when his car ran into the rear of a wagon and trailer.
Just a reminder of the problems we're having. You've tailed back just after the 855 turn off due to low turn volume.
I'm just gonna go and lie down.
Please find an alternative route.
What's up?
My knee, I'll get my painkillers.
Paul, sort the tea out, will you?
Why don't we just send out for pizzas or something? Because we did that last night.
Somebody. What is there?
Eggs, cheese, sauces, beer, milk, that's about it.
This is crazy. I know your mum didn't want to leave alone, but we've got to eat.
We'll just phone for an Indian or a Chinese if you don't want a pizza.
We'll have to. I'll talk to your mum and we'll have to take stuff with us.
I like. Sandwiches and that.
can buy them on the motorway.
You have no idea how much things cost, have you?
There are supermarkets at service stations, same as round here.
Yeah, you'll have a lot to learn in the great big world,
Oh,
mate.
will I? I'll come back here for food and bring me washing.
Oh, will you? Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'll see how your mum is.
Oh, Dad, take her a cup of tea. I want to ask her where my passport is as well.
You are joking. Any better? Listen, love, I know how bad your knee's been and what a serious operation you've had. I mean, Napa from work, he had it done. He's hard as nails and it said it brought tears to his eyes, so I know what you're going through. But we go away tomorrow and there's still loads to be done.
I'll get up soon.
We're not past the rest of the stuff, but we know about what we do. I'll get shopping for all the stuff you need for the job. You need to give me a lift. I've done the car, it's all sorted. But if you could just get off home, you won't have to walk about a lot. Oh, and our Stephen can't find his passport.
How long have I been telling you to look for it?
I thought I knew where it was.
You don't need it.
Of course I do.
We're in the EU, you know. Freedom of movement and all.
Paul, what is that right, Mum?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
Right. You need positive identification, but it doesn't have to be your passport.
Where have you looked for it?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
12 months planning this. You can't go.
That's your answer, is it? Your cool and rational response?
What are you getting on at me for, Tim? I can't look after this kid.
I'm the one who has to be level-headed and think through everything.
You can stick anything up at the car window, going on and coming off the ferry. Nobody cares. Don't worry about a passport.
That is not helping, Paul.
Last minute as ever.
Stephen, will you think about when you last had it? That is not helping.
All right.
Use your brain,
Mum, there's
Stephen.
no to shout, is there?
Stephen, think.
I don't know.
12 months he's had to look for it.
I'm telling you, you don't need it.
Derek, Paul, will you leave now, please? Stephen.
Mum, do you wash that blue shirt?
Yeah, it's in the case.
And the cords, thin ones?
Yes, I've packed it. Stephen, now will you think about what your passport looks like?
Why?
It helps. Think about what it looks like, what it feels like. Think.
I'm thinking. I wore my suit when I went on that do with Cara. And I took my passport out for ID.
And that's the last time you wore it.
That's it.
Whoa, don't think so. Oh, come on, stop messing around.
Because I'm the oldest,
I'll
it's
shop
the
go
rules.
first
Bloody hell,
Anyway.
where's your mother?
Only fool.
Late for everything. Single time, typical. Helen, come on, love, we're gonna miss the boat. Come on, chop.
Falling in with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Can't help falling in love with.
Put a CD on. Someone at Lovebox.
Listening to any of that.
Like
Good
a
taste in
river
music.
I'm saying this as someone who cares, Dad.
surely
Takes
to
music
the
shop.
sea, darling. So it goes. Some things are meant to be.
Can you read what that sign says?
How would I know?
What's that French GCSE for?
My hand and take my whole life too.
On your left, you can see the
Signed in 1921, the memorial.
Don't joke around. Have some respect.
Like
put your foot down,
a
Dad.
river flows so surely to the sea, oh my darling, so it goes.
Victor was brought out from the shed and struggling to a chair to which he was then bound. And a white handkerchief was placed over his heart on the target area.
So won't you please just take my hand and take my whole life
One minute.
falling in love. I keep falling in love with you.
Who's up for a cheeky pizza? I'm starving.
Me too. Hey, Dad, listen to this, right? On this day in this battle, it's reckoned that the Allies gained 1/4 of an inch of land for every dead soldier.
quarter of an inch.
Yeah, and we probably lost it the following day with the Germans losing thousands.
Can we change the subject, please? Death. I'm sick of hearing of it. We've had 2 weeks of it.
We've been visiting war graves, what you'd expect. At least we've been away.
Can you take these cases up before we eat, please?
Pity we didn't get to Broomside's Ridge, Mum. You might have liked it.
No, it must be a scam.
What's that?
This might be one death your mum does want to know about.
What do you mean?
It says here somebody's died and you're the beneficiary in a will.
How much?
What are you talking about?
You have to call the solicitors.
How much, Mum?
Oh, it'll be a scam. 20 billion locked into an account, but...
Let me see that. It's addressed to me.
1 minute, never mind that. How many millions have you been left, Mum?
Oh, just be a waste of time.
That's a local firm. Let me have a look at it again.
You shouldn't be opening my mail.
Helen, since when have you been bothered? I never open stuff when I know it's from the doctors and that. It's just a letter.
Just put it in the bin then.
No, let me have another look. They're from Branding, Marswell and Freeman.
Yeah, they're in town then.
It definitely says you're the beneficiary of a will.
Maybe a long-lost relative or something, Mum.
It says contact them as soon as... Well, there's a number.
I'm going to get the kettle on to
It'll only take a minute.
Don't give him bank details.
Should we leave it now? I'm really tired.
You were asleep half the way home. Look, use my mobile. It's ringing.
Derek, what are you doing? Derek!
Come on.
Thank you. Brandon, Marswell and Freeman. Lauren speaking. How may I help you?
Go on. I'm sorry, I think I've the wrong number.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm speaking on behalf of my wife, Helen Lincoln.
Yes, she received a letter asking to contact you regarding being left something in a will.
Yes, but I'm afraid I can only discuss that with the recipient of the letter.
You mean my wife, Helen?
Yes. If she'd like to contact me.
She's here.
How much is?
Hello?
Mrs. Helen Lincoln,
Speaking.
would you like to discuss this matter now, Miss Lincoln, or come into the office?
Well, I'd rather... Is it... Now, please.
Mrs. Lincoln, you have been left £50,000 by the recently deceased Duncan Edmund Marswell.
Why you, Helen?
I don't know. I still think it's some kind of mistake.
How could anybody make a mistake like that?
Somebody with the same name?
It's from a solicitor's office. They don't make mistakes like that. That woman, Lauren, was certain it was meant for you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know the man.
Maybe you don't know you met him. Think, did you ever help somebody or do a good deed that you might have forgotten about?
No. It's not meant for me. Let's just forget about it.
So that's what you're saying, you're just gonna do nothing about it?
That's what I'm saying.
This is all wrong, Helen.
Yeah, exactly. It's...
No, there's something very wrong about this. You know more than you're saying.
What do you mean?
There's something you're not telling me.
No, there isn't.
You knew him.
I've told you I didn't.
Right, Dad? What you up to? Is that the bloke who might have left Mum the money?
It's complicated.
But he has left her 50 grand.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
50 grand? 50 grand? We're rich!
Like I said, it's complicated.
Well, she must have known then, obviously.
I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know. We'll sort it out tomorrow.
Alright, big man.
Good night.
What do you reckon about me getting a motorbike?
A motorbike?
Good for my education. It'll be easier for me to get to college. It takes me ages now you don't drop me off.
Have you got the money?
No, but I reckon I will have.
Go to bed. And don't be spending what you haven't got. I know you're not asleep. This isn't going to go away. We're going to wake up in the morning and that letter will still be there. You need to tell the truth. You knew him, didn't you?
Yeah.
No more lies!
I met him at the hospital. I didn't tell you because I knew you'd take it the wrong way.
And what's the right way? Which way should I take it, Helen, when a man leaves my wife a fortune?
He was private and I was NHS. I wouldn't have met him otherwise. Our appointments clashed and we just got on, that's all.
You must have got on pretty well to be left a fortune in his will. Well, you just saw him at the hospital?
Yeah. Where else do you think?
Was he married?
No. He was just a nice man, that's all.
That's not enough. A solicitor. A rich man. What did he want to talk to you about?
Why shouldn't he want to talk to me?
Yeah, well, what about?
Music! Classical music!
What do you know about classical music?
Nothing. That is the whole point. I wanted to learn. We were in the waiting room waiting for the specialist and there was some nice music playing and I asked him what it was and he told me and we got talking.
And from that he left you £50,000.
This is just as much of a shock to me, Derek.
How many times did you meet him?
At the hospital.
I meant at the hospital. You met him outside?
No.
So why did you say hospital?
We just met for coffee, quite openly. He thought it was odd that I hadn't told you.
Well, I think he's odd if he thinks I'd go along with my wife. My wife! Having coffee with another bloke!
This is exactly why I didn't tell you, Derek. In his circles, people have friends of the opposite sex. You know, friends, just people just like you.
What, like me? Like me? You think I'm odd because I don't want my wife seeing other men?
Oh, my God.
What?
What's going on?
Nothing. Go to bed.
It's all right, love. Everything's fine.
Night.
We'll talk about this in the morning.
We'll talk about this now.
There's no point in talking to you when you're like this. Not now. I'll talk to you after I've been to the solicitors.
To do what?
To tell them I'm not accepting the money.
This can't be the family that's just got 50 grand. We should be celebrating. You know, party poppers and that.
Not now, Paul.
What? So, it was a scam or a joke? Someone please just tell me what's going on.
We'll talk about it when your mum and me have sorted it out.
Can I just ask, are we 50 grand better off or not?
Not. Finish your breakfast.
Definitely not.
You heard your mother.
So, scam or joke?
Why can't you shut up when you're told?
Oh, come on, mate. Let's get off. Get your stuff.
Sit down, Helen. I have to know. And you have to tell me the truth.
What?
Did you do anything with him that you shouldn't have?
No.
Look me in the eye, Helen, and tell me the truth. Have you been unfaithful to me? Did you do it with him? Did you?
I had an affair with him.
How long for?
A year.
When did it end?
When he was killed. Oh. I'm so sorry to hurt you, Derek.
Sorry. Did you two have a good laugh about me, did you? Good old Derek,
No,
working hard
don't.
every day while you're swanning off with your fancy man. God, you two must have thought I was a right mug.
We never talked about you.
How could you do this to me, Helen?
I didn't love him, Derek.
Well, you don't bloody love me. That's plain for all to see.
I'm sorry to hurt you.
Then why did you?
It just happened.
No, because you wanted it to. You don't want for anything. I give you loads of housekeeping, I buy you things. What else could I have done? Because I have treated you as good as any husband I know treats their wife.
You don't know, Derek.
Of course I know. It's not just women. Men talk at work.
And you think that I am
Think
just
what?
I am a woman, a person, not a wife. For God's sake, Derek, if you want to know what drove me to somebody else, look in the mirror. It's the way that I'm treated. He never told me I wasn't too bright. He didn't constantly undermine my self-confidence. He didn't take me for granted every single day. He listened to me, Derek. He respected my opinions. He disagreed with me, but not in a dismissive way. We had conversations.
So that's what it was all about. Clever conversations. And he never wanted you to get in his bed. Of course he did. He used you.
Don't descend to that.
God, Ellen, when I think back, you were at it with him. And I made love to you.
Made love? Don't make me laugh. What, going through the motions after snooker night? Love. Love hasn't come into it for the last 10 years.
Sam. Yes. Nice to meet you. Have you completed?
Mrs. Lincoln?
Yeah, it's all done.
Would you like to follow me, please?
No, you didn't really need to do that.
Oh, thanks for coming, Mrs. Lincoln. Would you like a drink at all?
No, thanks.
I take it you've given this some serious thought since our last phone call?
Yeah, I have. I don't know how much you know.
Quite a lot, Mrs. Lincoln.
About why Duncan left me the money.
I know you had a relationship with him. I can promise you complete discretion regarding that.
I'm afraid that's too late. My husband's already opened the envelope, so I've told him everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was clearly addressed to you.
He wouldn't think twice about that. Not unless it was obviously medical, like women's stuff.
And is your husband knowing the reason why you're not accepting the bequest? Well, you don't need to give me a reason why you won't. But I wish you would. Then we could talk it through.
Why do you want to do that?
Because I think you should accept it.
I can't.
Why ever not?
I know he left me the money with the best intentions, but I feel it would cheapen what we had, which was very special. It wasn't about money, it was about us, it was about him and me.
I hear what you're saying, but I really do think you should accept it.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't. Look, with due respect, you don't know. Duncan was killed when he was hurrying to meet me. How could I possibly profit from his death?
Duncan was killed as he attempted to make a phone call and, distracted, ran into the back of a wagon at great speed. Look, I'm sorry, Mrs. Lincoln, I really don't mean to upset you. I just want you to have the full facts so that perhaps you can reconsider your decision. This afternoon, I'm going to put a deposit down on a new apartment. I'm going to use the £50,000 he left me. You see, I also knew Duncan very well. That phone call he was trying to make before he was killed, it could have been to tell you that he couldn't make your rendezvous, or to tell me that we could meet. Or it could have been to one or two others. You're not the only beneficiary, Mrs. Lincoln.
How many? How many?
5.
You must be about 50 yards away then. I've ordered for you. See you in a sec. Here's your coffees.
We need to get sorted.
I know.
Can I just say what's on my mind?
Yes.
I've obviously given things a lot of thought recently. And I realise you need to be told what I expected. What I thought you knew. Some things need to be said out loud.
Yeah. You're right. So, what do you want to say?
I love you, Helen.
Do you?
Yes. And that makes what you did all the harder to live with.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
So am I. But it's forced me to say things I wouldn't normally.
Here you go.
And I should. I want you to stay with me. And I want us to make a go of things.
Can I just say it?
No, in a minute. I'm not finished.
Okay, go on.
It's not about the money. It's definitely not about the money. It's about us. And I don't care if you don't take the cash. I'll never ever mention it again. And neither will the lads.
The lads, they don't know why it was left to me, do they, still?
They think it was an eccentric man you befriended in the hospital. We just want things to be as they were, but better. Better for you, Helen. I've learned the hard way. And the lads are the same.
Hi, love.
Hi, love.
Hiya.
Been ages, Mum. That's a cup of tea.
Good. I hope it's edible.
What have you bought then?
I have been to a travel agent.
What for?
A trip to Italy. You're cutting it fine as ever.
Flight's not for 3 hours.
Exactly. It's not taking off from this road, you know. Check in 2 hours before and then there's the traffic. I wouldn't have gone if I hadn't seen you.
Yeah, you would. Got you this.
Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
What's this for?
Left over from Belgium. I know I never paid you out in the first place, so. Mum, just go.
Left it a bit late, haven't you?
I've had all this from Mum.
Sparing Derek. Now remember, I didn't buy you this motorbike as a reason to worry myself to death.
I know how to handle it,
so
Mum. It's all
be
right. I
careful.
promise. I will do. I will do. And opera, Paul. How great is that? It's not like at the match, you know. They don't like you joining in at the opera, did they, Dad?
You're not winding me up, son. This is the start of us spreading our wings, right?
Definitely.
Be good.
No chance.
He's winding you up, don't fall for it. Bye, love.
Have a good time. Ciao.
Next on BBC One, a West Country cottage that leaves our couples speechless on escape to the country.